Students, the next exercise, now try these. Here in A, the first word is hard and its comparative form will be harder and superlative will be hardest. Second word is high. Its comparative form will be higher and superlative will be highest. C is early. Its comparative form is earlier and superlative is earliest. The last word is late. Last adverb is late and its comparative form is later and superlative is latest. Come to the next page. They have more talked about irregular adverbs. Students, before understanding irregular adverbs, let's talk about regular adverbs. Remember that regular adverbs are formed by adding ly or some little variations into the end of the adjectives. Okay, but irregular adverbs, on the other hand, are adverbs that are not formed from standard English spelling conventions because they don't follow the rules. There is no trick to using them. You simply have to memorize them. You can say that irregular adverbs can be tricky one. Here in this box, they have add some adverbs which are irregular. They don't follow the pattern on the previous page. Copy these adverbs into notebooks. The exercises which we done on the previous page, they were about regular adverbs because they were following some sort of pattern, some sort of spelling rules like this. But irregular adverbs, they don't follow any rules. They are the tricky one. We have to just memorize them. Like first one is badly, worse and worst, late, later and latest, little, less and least, much, more and most, far, farther, farthest. You see here you only have to memorize the spellings. You only have to memorize these words, how to pronounce them. Similarly, this activity again is about adverbs. Complete the sentences using adverbs. As you know that adverbs are usually placed, here they have given you tip to complete this exercise. They said as you know that adverbs are usually placed after the verb in a sentence or after the direct object, but not always. Yani there is no any rule to put the adverb in a sentence. Sometime you can place it after the verb or sometime after the object. Like he walked slowly. Here slowly is our adverb because it is telling us about verb walked. But in the next sentence, she read Urdu beautifully. Here they have used, in first sentence they use adverb right after the verb, but in the second one they used it after the object. So in this exercise they want us to complete the following using adverbs. He drove hastily to the station. She made a cake early this morning. He speaks English fluently. They regularly come to see us at the weekend. And the last is we rarely see them during the week. You see, in this exercise, what they want to tell us that we can use adverbs right after the verbs as well as right after the objects. Got it? Here they want us to learn the use to place the adverb. Students, I will give you a little recall about adverb again, that so far in these exercises we did that adverbs which are used to express how something is done, or they talk about actions. Then we read about comparative adverbs which compare two actions. When comparing two actions, and it describes more about how, when, and how often or to what degree that action is done. And in superlative form of adverb, we want to say that what thing or person does something to the greater degree within that group, right? And then we read about regular form of adverbs where spellings are quite distinct with usage of some rules, and about irregular adverbs where there are no specific rules about spellings because they are the tricky ones. And then in the last exercise we learned about where to put the adverb in a sentence, after the verb or after the object, direct object. This is all about this exercise. Inshallah, in our next lesson we will meet tomorrow. Till then, stay blessed.